How's it going, guys? It's Azris here. Or, well, maybe it is. You know what? New intro time. How's it going, guys? It's Dre, and today we're going to be doing a tutorial. Alright, so first off, let me start off by telling people about the challenge me and Derp Anarchy are currently doing. Today we are, well, I guess it was tomorrow since it is 12. Tomorrow, wow, that's actually pretty stupid of me. I meant yesterday. Yesterday, me and him decided we were going to do a challenge. This challenge is who can get the most views in the 30 days. That, like the 1st of September to the 1st of November. So we're going to be doing that and finding out who gets the most views this month. So that means I'm going to be pushing extremely hard on my channel, and I hope that you guys will go check his channel out and give him some support also. God knows he's going to need it because I'm about to shit on him. I'm kidding. I am completely kidding. Alright guys, but anyway, this is a tutorial, so let's go ahead and go on to that. Before we do that though, I want to tell you guys about Destroyed Gaming. We are a gaming group. We do YouTube. We're pretty fucking awesome. Check us out, link in the description. Check Derp Anarchy in the description. The winner of this gets to, has to do no, it's the loser, my bad. The loser has to give a bunch of shout outs in their videos. So that's what we're playing for. That's the stakes anyway, but it's all about that win, because I don't lose easy. Alright then, anyway though, so today what we're going to be doing is finding out how to take out the background of photos. So this can be helpful in a lot of ways if you're building graphics effects, or building graphics effects, etc. Even intros, even making intros on Sony Vegas, you're gonna need transparent effects to add into that video. Even montages, every bit of thing needs transparent effects. So how do you do it? Well, first let's decide what we want to make a transparent effect on. Now I'm going to show you one that I recently did just to really fuck with people. That is Optic Midnight, and that is me. And that totally happened. That's definitely not Photoshop, so don't listen to the people online. That shit's wrong. Anyway though, that's one of them that I've done so far, and today I'm going to be doing this, and I'm going to be turning it into a very nice profile picture. So this is going to be a tutorial on how to get rid of the background and how to make a good picture for your profile. Now, we're going to be using Photoshop in this video. If you want me to make one without Photoshop, leave it in the comments below, because, otherwise I'm not going to do that, because it does take a while, and I want to make this as awesome as it can be. Yeah, no, it's realized, actually, this thing did that. I got like a free version of it, so it's realized that it's a free version and not an actual paid for version, so yeah. Might end up having to get a new Photoshop, but that's cool. Whatever. Alright guys, so the first thing we want to go ahead and do is go to File and create a new one. Oh damn, sorry, my mouse is like really weird when I record. Okay, so the width and height is 800 by 800. Resolution, I usually stick with 300, but it doesn't really matter. It's up to you guys. Alright, so it loaded up. Alright, so now we got this awesome, amazing, transparent background. Now what we need to do is bring in the hooded man photo that I got on my computer here. We want to stretch him out a little bit. We don't want to make him fat, but dude, he look fucking fat. Look at that shit. One fat motherfucker. Maybe if we stretch him down. Yeah, no, that didn't help. We'll do it like that because he looks fucking awesome. And I'm probably going to move him up like this. Yeah. That's awesome. Alright, now what we want to go ahead and do, guys, is we want to go over here to this tool right here, fourth one down on the from the top. We want to either go to Magic Tool 1, that depends on the background. Now, if everything is cut off with black marks, like black lines, then it's going to be fairly easy for you. But if it's not, Quick Selection Tool is a must. Now we just want to rub things around the sides, and if you just use the easy thing, then just the Magic Wand tool, you just got to click the white that you don't want or the background that you don't want. But this Quick Selection tool lets you get most of the background that you need. Now, if say you're wearing a red shirt and there's a red background, it may want to cut your red background out. I would say that try to get what you can at first, because when that comes up, you're going to need to go into the pen tool and create lines to kind of cut it out. That's for a different video though, because that's extra. That's like an extra work, and it would be kind of hard to show you guys in just one video. Anyway though, so what we want to go ahead and do is go to the eraser tool and go for the background eraser, and just click OK whenever that pops up. Oh, damn it. Usually it would go from like, oh, there we go, magic tool, and then boom. Voila, no background on our image. Wait though, we gotta get rid of the moving lines here, because those are always a bitch. So just right click it from the wand tool again, or the quick selection tool, and hit deselect. That's very important to do there, so we don't have them annoying ass lines. Now we want to move this into the right place. I'm thinking around the middle, and then I'm gonna have my name underneath it, so I want it to be very nice. Now before we do that, I want to go to my Azris file here and ignore some shit if there's actually porn or something. I'm sorry. I'm kidding. Anyway though, we want to go here and I want to find some really cool effect. I'm thinking the ice beam effect that I got on my computer here. So I'm just going to go ahead and drag that in here. Looks pretty good, pretty good. Let me just, actually, you know what, that isn't really transparent like I was wanting, but we do need a background. Let's go ahead and drag that out so we can get rid of that watermark. Now if you're curious on how you can get these, Google search them or download from like YouTubers. A lot of YouTubers do things about them. Oh, you know, I just realized that we have these lines down here. That's an error that you could run into if you stretch your photo out of frame. Now what we want to go ahead and do when we have this kind of error is magic wand tool, click the white. You may have to hit alternate and then click the other white. Or no, it's cinch. No, shift. Yeah, my bad guys, it's shift. Duh. You know, I'm kind of stupid today. I apologize about that. I'm just gonna blame it on being blonde, but you know I'm not really blonde, so I can't do that anymore. All right then, we're good there. So just deselect. Looks pretty nice. We'll move this down. I'm gonna add it about like right there. Now the background is kind of messy too because we got these lines up at the top. So I'll just scoot that up a little bit. There we go. We got a fairly decent look going here. I think we might want to look through some more effects though. Let's see. Lighting could be pretty good, but I don't think it will be that good. We got lightning and flares, glass. We got some shadow. Maybe the shadow might increase this, but we'll just check it and see. Oh yeah, that shadow definitely threw in like a little bit of a look to it. I do like the way that looks, so we're gonna stick with it. Looks very nice. Looks very nice. Now we want to go to the hooded man. I want to go ahead and adjustment or auto color. I don't really see much effect on that. Okay, so let me see if I can auto tone. Looks like nothing changed. Auto contrast. Oh well, maybe something changed. You never know. So before we go ahead, let's go in here and we'll go blending options. A drop shadow would be very unnecessary. It'd make the background look like he's actually standing there, but we don't want them to see the background. We want the background to look like it's there with him. An inner shadow, possibly. What do you guys think? I'm feeling the inner shadow, but the non-shadow just looks very nice. I mean, we can change the color of the shadow. We could do it like this, like, you know, then he looks kind of cool too. But, or you know, maybe even like a tannish, like a blue-white, or a black, or hell, we can even go red or purple. I'm feeling that we should do this just because we want to add a little color to it. Now we can make it like a full-on color, and then we can all the way size it. Or no, we can't. Or yeah, no, we can. Let's see. Now we got a blue hooded guy. I might just do that because, you know, I do love blue, and the color overlay or paint tools would never work for something like this. So I really like that blue, and I think we're gonna stick with it. Now, by this time, this video is probably already getting a little boring for you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and make this a little more entertaining for you guys. Don't know if you can hear that too well. I got some fancy music playing for you guys now. It'll have a build up, so if you guys can't hear it, you'll hear it in a minute. I think we'll keep the inner glow. I do like the blue tilt to it. Let's check purple out. I think I'd be okay with purple too. Damn, this is actually getting really hard. I'm always very picky about these. That does look pretty sick. But we want people to be able to make out what they're looking at. But we don't want to make it look like it was stitched together by like a 6-year-old. It's always good to go with a lighter color. I'm really feeling either purple or blue, but I think I'll go with purple. And then I think I'll move it down a little bit. Then again, what's it look like? White? The white does fit the background better. I think we'll lighten it up a little bit at least. What's it look like all the way there? Okay, maybe all the way. Fuck it. If I spend all my time on that, we won't get anywhere. Now maybe an outer glow. I should have some MLG colors for the outer glow here, and I think we can size it out. Now, that just looks stitched together pretty bad. Maybe if we were to go down on it, like 50. You actually can't even tell that that's like... I like that actually. I think we'll go with that. Yep. We're going to go with that. An inner glow, I don't really know if that'll actually even show up now that we have that shadow in there. It will, but it will take away our effects that look very awesome. Like the shadowing will not be as dark. So I think we'll keep that darkness. That still does make it look pretty cool. But we'll stick with what we got. The color overlay would not make us look too good. The pattern overlay, it does look pretty cool, but it's not really what I'm looking for. The bubble overlay is not either, I don't think, and I only have another overlay, which is the default one too, so we'll go ahead and get that one off too. The stroke pattern, I don't really think we'll do that one either. Alright then, I think we're good. I think it's the background that just doesn't match with this photo, but it's because that effect that we threw in there. So let me just browser through a little section of it here. I believe it'd be in the flares. Let's see. I know we have some purple ones. On that note, though, you know what? A flare would be too weird for us right now. We don't want that. We don't want a flare to mess it up. So. Image overlays. Nah, that wouldn't help us too much either. Huh, well for something like this we want a background, that's something for sure. That'd be like a white and blue. That's what I should have went for. I was looking for more of like a texture-ish, but not an actual image. Like that looks pretty dope too. Then perhaps we'll go with this one, the blue burst that looks more purple than blue. And what we'll do is we'll go over here to our Ode effect and just delete it. That just looks cool as it is too. I mean, but let me just look at it like this. We gotta stretch it out. We want to place item. Now we want to move it below our hooded guy. I think that actually works pretty well because it makes like a little glisten and look to it, as if our shine is shining beyond. It looks pretty nice. Almost if we like whited it, it kind of look like Jesus wearing a hoodie. So I think we'll go with that actually. Let me just see if there's anything I could do in here that would actually increase what we're going for. I don't really think there is. Well, I mean that does. That actually heavily does. It's really hard to choose with these because I got so many good graphics that it's like incredibly hard to decide. But I think we'll just go with like that. Now the next part of this is to create my name, because it is a profile picture. I want my name on the front of it, but I'm not gonna put Azarus. You know, that's kind of, you know, yeah, no, that's my YouTube name. I want to put my nickname, so we'll go ahead and just put it where I can see the words, and we can't see the words because we're using some weird font. So let me just click something simple. Still can't even see it. Oh yeah, we're in the purple. Okay, let's just use black. Son of a bitch. We still can't see it. Okay, black like that. Let's increase the size to 60. That did me no good. Oh, okay. Duh. God damn, I'm an idiot. Okay, we gotta drag this up over. Okay. So we are, of course, not gonna leave it like that. That looks like shit. So let's see. Let's make them all the same capital size. Let's lower this to 50. Let's remove and let's position it here. Okay, and then let's go in and pick a good font. I don't have many installed fonts on, I don't think. Now we're going for something thick. We want something like a beat, you know, like a very nice. No, not an army one. I mean, we're not nothing like that. Like possibly this one. Let me just stretch these beyond. Come on. Okay. You know what? I do like that actually, so let's go ahead and do that one. Now, of course, we can't really see it, so we're going to go to the blending options yet again for the last bit of the photo. Now, I want to make it a little thicker, so we're going to use stroke. Or, well, no, not yet anyway. We don't want to drop shadow. Again, we're not trying to make it look like it's over it. We definitely want a color overlay so we can have that good color to it. I want to change the color to like a purple. But we're gonna have it set where you can see the purple. Alright, and then we want to put a stroke over it. And then I'm thinking maybe we want to increase the size of it to, let's say 10, because it's going to be pretty freaking hard to see it when it's smaller and on Facebook and, you know, etc. on my social networks. So, now that we got that, I think that actually works, guys. I think that looks very freaking awesome. But you know what? I still haven't went through all the blending options. So let's go back into that because this is very important to me. Oh, wait. And also, if I drag this below the shadow effect, yeah, there we go. That is what we were missing right there, guys. That just looks fucking awesome. Alright then, so let's just look around a little bit. The inner shadow could work. I don't really, maybe an inner glow, but maybe, no, not an outer glow. We want only the person to have that outer glow, not a pattern, and not one of those, I don't think. Maybe, I would say something like an inner glow, and then purple, color it, and then put the size up. But I don't really. Oh no! Hold on. It goes like that, and then the size increases or decreases. You know, let's just keep it as the decreased one. Oh wait, hold on. Yep. Okay. Just keep it as the decreased one. We could also bring down how transparent it is. maybe, just maybe, guys, bear with me. Maybe we'll go into here and we'll make it a little more transparent. I like even numbers, so let's go like 75. No. No. I think that looks fucking awesome right there. You know, let's maybe make him a little less pink. How did I do? Oh yeah, that's right, blending options. And then it was the inner shadow. And let's just drag this bar down a little bit. Maybe a little farther down. Well, that makes him just look like he's in with the colors, so maybe a little more pink then. Or then again, what does blue look like? It looks okay, but you know what? Let's just do the purple here. All right then. So we got that purple down. I believe we're gonna keep it the same color. Okay. I don't know what else we can add in this, guys. I believe we just created a very crazy, awesome looking photo. So let's go to File, Save As. In case I want to edit this later, I'm going to put it as a Photoshop file and name it Profile. Yes, Profile. Okay. And we're going to save it like that. So that'll just make sure we have that backup. So if we ever want to change anything in this, we can easily do it. So then also we're going to go into the PNG, or no, JPEG, because we don't have transparent in this photo. But, you know, we do have that transparent hooded man, but that's already a PNG. So we just want to do a JPEG so it doesn't take up that much space. And that way YouTube, Facebook, all of them will let me upload this. So we're going to name this Profile also, so I can keep them together. And we made sure it's a JPEG. Alright then. Save. Now, okay, let's see. This is very important that we actually make a very good quality. Now, it isn't really telling me the size here, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it to 12, which is the maximum. Alright then. So now let's close this out real quick, guys, and go look at our awesome new photo. There you have it. Awesome brand new photo. If you guys like this video, please tell me in the description. Or not in the description, but the comments below. I am sorry that I have been fucking up my words lately. I know, it's very late, and I'm super tired when I made this video, so yeah. But the next video won't be like this. I'm also going to be starting a series on this. It's going to be called Tutorial Tuesdays. Tell me what you think by the like and dislike. If you don't like that ideal, just dislike this video. If you like this ideal, like that video. Continue watching my videos, and again, check out Derp Anarchy, link in description, tons of links down there in that description, so check that shit out. Thanks for watching this video, guys. It has been Dre here. Hope you guys enjoyed.